All right, guys. Today is day 2 of our Unit 6, Week 5. All right, so today is, as we know, our station day, and we had a little bit of practice with that last week, and today we're going to refine ourselves up and make sure that we have a great day filled with learning. And the first thing I'd like to do is go over our I can statement so we know what it is that we're going to be achieving today. I'm going to read it first to you, and then you guys will relay it back to me. Okay, today is, I can use knowledge of language when writing, speaking, reading, or listening. So that's all 4 types of our English that we're going to be able to cover today at each one of our stations. So with me, please. I can use knowledge of language when writing, speaking, reading, or listening. Good job, you guys. I appreciate that. Okay, I want to go over real quick what each station is going to look like and how I've changed them since the last time we did them. All right? First one is Station 1. Group 1, you are at Station 1. Okay? Each of you are numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, and in the back 5. Station 1, I have our Grace for President. That's our story this week. Grace for President vocabulary words. Last time, we flipped through it up on the board, but a couple of us had trouble making sure that we had the entire thing written out. So I made it a little bit easier this time. We're going to be able to do a matching at this group in which you have scrambled words and scrambled definitions. You as a group are going to work together to unscramble those or connect using a line, the word to its proper definition. After you've connected the word to its definition, you are going to use what time is left over to draw a picture of what that definition means to you. Okay? So you're going to take the word, put it into picture form. You may use what space is left here at the front or the back. Okay? Give me a thumbs up if you understand what you're doing at Station 1. Jalen, do you understand? All right, good deal. Then at Station 2 is where we get our first little bit of writing. You are going to take those words just like last time, and you're going to be able to write your own sentences using that word. So that, for you guys, is showing me that you understand how to use that word both orally and when you're writing. Okay? So show me that you understand the meaning of the word by putting it onto paper, using it in a sentence. Make sure we're using capital letters, proper punctuation. All right, period at the end of your sentence. Absolutely. Good job. Give me a thumbs up if you understand what you're doing here at Station 2. Awesome. Station 3, as I've got it written up over here on the board, is one of our major changes from last week. Last week, we sequenced our story. This week, we're making text-to-self connection. Who can raise their hand and remind the class, because we went over this quite a while ago, what a text-to-self connection is? Elizabeth. How the story relates to yourself. Absolutely right. It is like it says on the board, you guys. A text to self. So once we get through reading this story as a group, we're going to go over to that next page. This is the page that you're going to have at this station. It's got these boxes set up for us. Okay? It says, when I read Anne got Reese's, Twix, and M&Ms in her Easter basket, because we just had that really important holiday, I was reminded of blank. Now, what you're going to be doing is taking that little bit of writing and connecting it to a real-life situation in which you probably just experienced, okay? And you're going to tell me a little bit about that. That's what it means to make a text to self-connection, all right? Do we understand what's going on at this station? Thumbs up if you get it. Awesome, like what I see. Over here, similar to last time, you are going to be writing your own, very own short story. The prompt says, tell about an Easter memory that you had. Did you get an Easter basket? Did you have an egg hunt? So it's giving you several things to spark your interest right there. Did you have an Easter basket? I know you all had Easter baskets, so you did while you were in here with me. Now I want to hear about it at home as well. Did you have an egg hunt? I know for a fact you guys have had at least one egg hunt. You need to tell me about that experience, okay? That's writing your own short story. Now, we've worked on wrapping our questions by restating. I want to know that you guys know how to start your very own short story, okay? Who thinks that they can rephrase this question to help the whole class in knowing how to rewrite this story? All right, Andrea, how would you start your own short story? I'll reread the question. Tell about an Easter memory that you had. Did you get a basket? Did you get to have an egg hunt? So it's asking you guys about a specific Easter memory. How would you say that? How about one Easter egg or Easter hunt memory I had? You have to start off by clarifying what it is that you're talking about, okay? So I would start off by saying, one of my fondest Easter egg hunt memories is, and then I would go into detail about what kinds of fun things or what I remember from that experience, okay? So that's how you guys are going to start off your story, is by specifying when you had the memory, okay, of your Easter egg hunt. Elizabeth. Try your best. That's the best that you can do. I'm just looking to see that you're being able to relay ideas onto paper. I'm looking for punctuation, capital letters. Spelling is, as we know, we have to do our best. If it's not perfect, it's all right. We can fix it up later, okay? And last but not least, we are coming over here to our last station. It's our spelling rug. Difference from last time. Instead of one person just holding the paper and the other person spelling it back, that got us a little loud. So what we've adapted to is taking it on and putting them on whiteboards. So instead of two people talking, we will only have one person talking. If I'm partners with Anthony, I'll say, Anthony, first word is mid-air. Anthony, without saying a word, will write it down on his board, flip it over, show it to me. If it's good, I'm going to give him a thumbs up. If it's not, I can tell him he needs to try again. Or I can help him get to the correct spelling of the word if he's having several times of not getting it right. Okay? So that should reduce the talking that we have at this station. Just give that your partner the word. You have the same partners as last time. All right? Give me a thumbs up if you think you understand every station that I have for you today. Carry on, you got it over there, Ann? All right, I appreciate your focus. All right, guys. So I've also got today a timer for us. We have 5 to 7 minutes, give or take, about at each station. You should hear a beep when this goes off. At that point, I will be looking for a transition, okay? That transition will happen automatically once the beeper goes off. So I'm not going to stop and count to 10. I'm just going to start a 10-second timer. You're going to go with your group from your station to the next station. Whoever gets there on time and quietly will get a point. I've got your group numbers up here on the board. Again, group 1, station 1. Group 2, station 2. Right over here, I've got station 3. Then we come to the middle of the room 4 and the end of the room 5. So everybody where you're sitting right now, point to where you would be going next. Ada, you and Anthony are going to be starting at the rug, so you will come up here to group 1. Is that where you're pointing? Awesome. I like what I see. You guys look like you're on the ball and ready to go. So I'm going to go ahead and put my starting 5 minutes on the board, and we will begin our work now. You are going to take your pen and you're going to align the definition to the word, okay? Notice the first word on here, guys, is rallies. What do you think a rally is? Okay, so a rally, you're going to first find out what the definition of rallies is, okay? So, is it a gathering of students in school for a special purpose? Okay. How about meetings that people go to in order to show support? Yeah, I bet you're probably right. So how could you use that word in a sentence? Have you ever been to a rally? Don't use its definition. Use it in your very own sentence. So you could say, I went to a rally to support blank. Because, right, that's what it says. You're going to show support. I went to a rally to show support for whoever you want. There you go. You start. This one right here. And this is the A. Guys, I'm going to pause you real quick and say that everybody I've seen at this group has had a great start by starting off with my favorite Easter memory was. Let's use that. That's a great start to your short story. John Marion. I was reminded of when my brother ate my food. When did your brother? Can you specify when? Give more detail. When did you eat your candy? Tell me about that on Easter Sunday. You gotta be specific. Looks like you guys have just under a minute left at this station. Yes, ma'am. My favorite Easter morning memory. I got an Easter basket with a mermaid and a surprise egg and a eggs egg. That's pretty cool. Can you tell me about how you used them? Did you eat all your candy that exact day? Or you couldn't eat it all? Maybe did you try? Alright, tell me about it. Ooh, that looks like a little nice good story you have. There it is, you guys. Let's see who can make a good transition. Time starts now. start off, remember, by saying my favorite Easter memory was. People go to in order to show support. Rallies. Bingo. Did you get the tiny little pencil one? Okay, let's talk about the next one. The act of voting for a person. Election, slogan, or microphone. The act of voting. There you go. Good job. A machine that makes the speaker sound louder. Microphone or slogan. A word or short sentence used by a person or business. Absolutely, there you go. Now you're taking these and you're going to draw a picture using each word, okay? If you're having trouble doing that, then I want you to rewrite the vocabulary words. Good. Yes, sir. Best. Good job, you guys. I love the hard work I'm seeing. You have 1 minute left at this station. Capitalize Easter. Start this out also. You got a 10 what? Specify. Did you just say, I got a 10? Did you get a 10 at a diving contest? Does it? Good job, guys. Let's make our next transition quickly and quietly. I think every group got a point on our first one. Let me see this one. Where are you going, Daria? Time starts now. Guys, this transition was slow. You guys drop up there. I need you sitting and working. Who was your partner last time? Sit and work with Daria. Get started. You guys only get one board between the group. Once you guys go through these words, you can look up there to check to see if they're correct. Your group leader is going to be the one to flip through to make sure they're correct. Okay, I'll get her the mouse. Rallies, microphone, assembly, slogan, and election. Thank you for asking. Yes, ma'am. Is this a question about what's related to this? Okay, should it be asked? I'll let want you guys to focus on telling me about a short story about Easter. Gabriel, that pencil on paper. Do you have a question, Keith? Did you read the story? Let's read the story first, and that's our first step, okay? Easter is my favorite holiday because I get an Easter basket, and we get to have an Easter egg hunt with my entire family. Last year, I got a basket full of Reese's peanut butter candies. The year before, I got a basket full of Twix and M&Ms. I was eager to see what my basket would be filled with this year. As soon as I woke up, I put on my Easter bunny slippers and knocked on my parents' door. I wanted to make sure they knew I was awake and ready to celebrate. I heard them yell, "Come in!" They told me to get my baby brother out of his toddler bed and then meet them in the kitchen. Mom and Dad made us pancakes and bacon for Easter. During our breakfast, I kept eating in the living room. I stopped back with the pink, shiny ivory pancakes. I didn't want my parents to know I was sleeping in, so I couldn't share too long. What could they have been? A pink, shiny thing? That isn't candy. Finally, I was trying to check out what the Easter bunny had brought us. I walked to my Easter basket on the couch and saw the pink, shiny mystery item. I was in shock. It was an iPod in my Easter basket. I stood there staring. I could not talk. I could not think. Finally, Mom said, "Anna, what did the Easter bunny bring you?" I replied, "Is this my Easter basket? Is this a joke? Did I really get a pink iPod?" Mom and Dad just shrugged their shoulders and walked over to see. Now, you gotta make connections from the story to real life. When I read that Anna got Reese's chips and M&Ms in her basket, it reminded me of what kinds of things did you get in your basket for Easter? Put it down. You got it? Good job. You got it? Put it down. Stand, raise your hand, Jay, and I'll count to you. Stand, raise your hand, and I'll count to you. Tell me about a time you were excited. So, you're telling about your Easter memory. So you could say, my favorite Easter memory was... Put it down. When was that? And what did you use your $15 on? All right, tell me about your plans for your $15. That's a good idea. Yes, sir. A rally? What's the definition of a rally? Tell me the definition. Good job, guys. Let's make this transition. I'm looking to give points as these transitions are happening. Your time starts now. read the word and try to match it to its sentence. Work together. Looks like Darian has a good idea. Don't copy, just help them along. What's the second word, Will? Microphone. What's a microphone? Don't tell him, Darian. Rallies. Hey, Ada. If he's having trouble reading the story, would you guys read that together?
He's not a mom story.
Did you read the story, Anthony? Good job. That's a great sentence. Don't start a sentence. Yes, it's about your story. Hey boys, who's talking? One gentleman should be talking. You need to start out with my favorite Easter memory was. My favorite Easter memory was. I love raised hands, William. Can you tell me about a time when you did get something for Easter? Come on, you can do it, Keanu. Sit up, please. Be a good partner. Been to a rally before? Do you know what a rally is in your definitions? Something you use in this. Active voting is an election. That should help you get an idea. Favorite Easter story. Start a sentence with capital letters. I'm adding on a couple minutes at this station, guys. Keep working. My favorite Easter memory. I had an Easter basket with the tea on the lid, and had an Easter egg as a hunt, and I found gold egg and it had how much money? Congratulations, I was on this thing. Tell me what you spent it on. got $5. What'd you spend it on? Tell me about it. You said you didn't get it. You want to share your story with one of your friends? That's not working. It's all right. That's what this paper came. Transition. Let's see who can be quickly and quiet. Ethan, what group number are you? Well, it looks like you guys have already spent some time doing it. Time starts now. You guys have already done a little bit of this work since you guys started over there. Okay? So since you've already matched them and used them in a sentence, I want you to spend time showing me you know the meaning of the words by putting them into picture form. So if you were to draw me a picture of a rally, what would it look like? Let's find out what the definition of rally is. Mary put down that a rally is a meeting that people go to in order to show support. So if you were at a meeting showing support for somebody, what might you be doing? How about holding signs up in the air and cheering somebody's name? You could draw a picture of that, right? We started the story, guys. My favorite Easter memory was... Put it on paper. I want to see it here. Good job, Will. Good job. I love the hard work I'm seeing. Good job over here, guys. Okay. So let's talk about this. My favorite Easter memory was... Tell me about it before you write it down. Talk to me about your favorite Easter memory. Come on, sit up. Sit up. You don't have a favorite Easter memory? You just told me the other day over Easter you went and hung out with Jalen, didn't you? So can you tell me about how much fun you had with Jalen? What did you do? What kinds of things did you see? Did you eat too much candy and get a stomach ache? Tell me about these things. So tell me, my favorite Easter memory this year was when I went to Jalen's and what'd you guys do? I want to see your pencil move. You got this. Good job. I appreciate that. You're doing a good job. You might get an extra piece of candy.
Yes, it is.
Yes. It's one word, okay? So right now you got two words right there. Spell place. Pull, pull, pull. Place. What happened? You were doing this right when I left. You started getting fixed. When we play football? Is that what you did? So you need to start this by saying, my favorite Easter memory was. Write that down. My favorite Easter memory was. Capital up here, first line, first line. Good job, boys and girls. You got about 2 more minutes at this station. Make sure it's hard work. My favorite Easter memory was when we played football. Who'd you play with? Say who we is. When we played football at Jalen's house. Did you score a touchdown? How many touchdowns did you score? Tell me, I scored 5 touchdowns. Awesome. I am the next Antoine friend. Tell me about it. That's a good point of view. That's awesome. That's a perfect example of it. Last transition. Wow, you guys. I just want to say that you guys did a great job today. I felt like you guys definitely accomplished a little bit more at each one of your stations. because they were changed up a little bit, I felt like you were able to get the task at hand done a little bit better, especially over here at the vocabulary station. I felt like you guys did a really good job of understanding how to match the words first and then being able to draw a picture for me. That was pretty cool. I saw some great ideas and some great perspectives on those words. On the whole, I only had about 2 transitions from a couple groups that were so-so on understanding where you guys were supposed to be, but you guys did a pretty good job other than that. You can stand to be a little bit quieter as I heard some chairs clanking, that kind of thing, but that's bound to happen because our desks have 4 legs on them. But you guys did a really good job today. Give me a thumbs up if you really like that activity and you would like to use that from week to week because you guys feel like it's pretty fun getting to move around, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we can voice that a little bit. Good. All right. So we will get to try and use this more. Tomorrow we're going to have to dig and dive into our story a little bit more, so that way we can make sure we're prepared for the test on Friday and that we know how we're going to be writing these things. Like I said, you guys did a great job. My group winner, I had group 2. Raise your hands. Group 2, which would be this group right over here. You guys did a great job. So everybody here is going to get rewarded because you guys did an amazing job. But this group I felt had really great transitions today, and they had 3 points out of the 4 transitions that were there. Elizabeth? Huh? 2 groups had 3? One did a great job as well. Good job. So that will get an extra piece. Everybody will get a piece of candy because you guys did an amazing job. All right. So if you could give your assignments to the group leader at each station, I would love to collect those and see where you guys are at. Yes, you may switch with Jay. Thank you guys. All right, friends, we're not done here yet. I need a voice level check. Great job, boys and girls.
I'm ready to put my picture in.
Let's go find our seat. Thank you. I'm looking for groups that are cleared off and showing me they're ready to move on to recess the proper way.